have 2 swords on his back?
Not telling you nothing! Go away!
This doll yours, maybe?
It is?
He got a name?
Master Freckleface.
Pretty.
Give him to me. Please.
Oh, you'll get him back. But you gotta tell me what happened here first.
Pinky promise?
Cross my heart.
Forwards. They was haunted. Some spook. Uncle Silvermere said we best fetch a witcher. So one came. Looks like you, but there were evil in his eyes. He bought the spook's headset. Uncle Silvermere ran out about something. He yelled and he cursed. And then he went to the barn and
And what?
Not sure. I heard him screaming. Uncle Silvermere and the others. Then that witcher, he ran out of the barn, blood all over him. And anybody who, well, all of them, one by one, with his sword like this. My mum and my brother too. He let me go. I don't know why. And then he went that way, towards the circle where we leave gifts for the gods. I hid in the barn. Found this line in the A.
School of the Cat. Thanks. You've been a big help. What'll you do? Got any family around here?
Me auntie lives in Orton.
I'll take you to her. But first I gotta see to this bad man. Wait here for me. Master Freckleface can keep you company. Stay put and keep quiet. Understood? Sit tight, kid. If you went off towards the circle, that'd be the place to start. The stone circle. Need to look around. Footprints. Barely visible. Must be him. fresh. He's close. You lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first.
Take a seat.
I'll stand. Now talk.
Come on. Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess.
$50.
Haha, if only. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely...
What did you agree?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up...
Rings a bell.
I'm not finished. I told them I wouldn't show pity. And if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the lesson back. They got these grim look. Calm now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men would... I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
How the hell did you survive that? Pitchfork wounds are bad. Know that all too well.
I turned at the last instant. Prongs went in shallow. I admit, I lost... I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to then begging me for help, and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel, and didn't sheathe it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl.
Because...
Wouldn't have asked if it...
reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart.
A lot of innocents died in that village.
Yeah, they did. My fucking bad. Got carried away.
Not the first time either, right?
Want to kill me, Wolf? Fine. Draw your blade. Don't force me to confess.
Take care now.
That's it? Not gonna lecture me? Make me promise to mend my ways?
They call me the Butcher of Blaviken, for good reason. I know how it is. Sometimes heads just roll.
Wait. I'm no cheap prick like those hayseeds. I owe you something. Here. Directions to my stash. Take what you want.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Good luck on the path, Wolf.
Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out. Come on.
You're back! I thought you'd not return. That he'd hurt you too.
I'm fine. And you don't need to worry about him anymore.
So you'll take me to my auntie's? It's awful here.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Think I could ride on your shoulders?
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I promise.
Then hop on up.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
'Cause back in the village, there's no...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
Gods, what happened? A bandit attack?
No, another Witcher did it. Villagers provoked him.
Speak true of you lot.
Not all. You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
What? You call me a murderer, then want to entrust a child to me?
Ye shan't lead her around with an empty belly. There's that. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 last winter. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward ye, Master Witcher, 1,000 blessings.
Time I was on my way.
No? But why?
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up some pancakes. Sound good to ye?
That's it, Roach.
Heard of the Dryhead Brigade?
Son!
Show me what you got.
Curses! Curses! Hero, eh? Oh, you witch fucker! Piss off, or you still got legs. Man, bollocks.
Foglet, Ghoul, Grave Hag. Wonder why he didn't turn in these trophies. Maybe they tried to cheat him then, too. Foglet, Ghoul, Grave Hag. Wonder why he didn't turn in these trophies. Maybe they tried to cheat him then, too. Run, Roach. Come on, Roach.
looking to enlist with the temple.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
You yuppie proletariat.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu.
I know this might sound... It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms.
Can't blame him for...
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first.
What tipped you off? How do you know it?
No.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion. Irina Renard's troop. That's all, really.
So he liked...
Yes. I'm actually surprised. We need only mention Dudu.
Dudu and the mummer.
That was my doing. Some opening night. Hard to imagine.
And Dudu revealed...
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely.
That he started before...
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a...
Not a bad idea. But I doubt... Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by...
So what do you say?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu. It must be the talk of the town.
Not sure I'm cut out.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me.
All right.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can The message must be clear, though naturally woven...
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povit and the Doppler who manages to fool him, who in turn is prepared to do it.
Let's keep thinking.
Too fresh? I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. And everything ends split.
Will I get a...
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the...
Meaning yours.
Well, you must admit I'm better. Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation.
A changeling rescued. Or the... Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess...
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message...
all right.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. Very well.
Fine, since you don't...
Geralt, wait.
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Doo-Doo. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? Sure you know where to find her? The troop...
Join us later.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup of tea. All I drink and over me
This where Madame Marina...
Yeah, but you can only end... So,
No performance.
you can still get a chick... Need a chick...
Yeah. Well,
Here. Just stay out of sight.
Madame Marina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back.
Let's speak in... How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Doo-Doo recently.
Dandelion's in...
That much I guessed. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the Eternal Fire?
Worse. Lots.
But he's disappeared as...
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding.
Naturally, but...
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Doo-Doo's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play?
Priscilla, actually. She's done right.
Sounds interesting. Would you mind
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the docks, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
How can I help you
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about
Who are the puffin?
street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there.
See if I can find... Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
eternal fire will guide us.
Beg your pardon?
Oh! Oh, it's piss.
Rain like this would fetch a fortune in Zerrikane.
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it a Witcher versus the...
You guys really...
He's from ploughing Metzina, raised by wild hounds. On who dares face?
Like to hire you to help.
Need us to kick some up.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked, on stage or off.
Got the wrong men.
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me, gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of mummies. Failed romance. Spare you the details. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight of the century. A Witcher against the two-headed dragon of Metin.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Fine.
Cough up the coin.
Double your wages, as promised. But if I win, I get it back.
Hal! Finish him! Got something special lined up.
That's it. Right to the razor. That's it.
Come on.
That's it. Right to the razor.
Time to end this.
That's it. Right to the razor. That's it. Right to the razor.
Well, well. Ain't often you get such a lovely thrashing, eh, Al? Man's speechless, but I can see it on his mug. Bugger likes it. Time we got some rest. We'll guard whatever you want. For free, eh, Al? Your coin? Have it, man. And don't fret, we'll get there before any of the dancing starts.
Didn't look like Ryan.
Ah! traveller belongs in a fire.
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Marina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whore.
Fatso's gang.
Common thugs in the churches.
They threatened Nisa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
They harm it?
No, not yet.
Nisa overheard...
All right. Say I get fat.
Of course, but...
I'm not a great talker.
Lots of fuss over lots of rain.
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemelfart?
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their
Yeah, to play a different tune then. Every...
Get out of here. Now.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Rumble time!
All right, enough. Damn it, enough.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow! Right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on. It was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Well, pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Wild times, very frankly.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
The best stock in all Novic. No need to put...
No one to push.
Very good.
Let me... Bye.
The thinking customer will see right around the best deals this side of the pond. A comedy of the highest art.
Another
You'll
drift
laugh so
of
hard,
infantry.
you'll like to fart.
You know the Ballad of Wonder?
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk.
In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant.
These performances.
Well, it varies. On good days, the square is barely capable of a... Of course we shall pay you a fee.
Thanks. Who's playing the
An amateur? It'll be my...
newcomer to the...
In a sense. Oh,
I'm no actor. Might not have noticed, but I'm a little low on emotional expression.
but that's perfect. After all, you're to play the Witcher, not the princess. Besides, you must appear on...
You're right. Just never thought I'd have to do something like this.
You'll be fine, dear. You need only strut on stage, great sword in hand, furl your brow, make some...
So, about the princess.
Priscilla would be the obvious choice.
Role's yours. Talent and experience trump looks in my book.
I'm honored. I shall give it my all.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier. Outstanding actor, and audiences love him. But sadly, I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Let's risk it and give the role to Maxim.
He's had a good
All right.
It seems so.
We can start now. Looked over the script, out of curiosity. We can start anytime, even now.
Well, we've no time to lose. Come to the stage.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you ought to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that.
Come, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, most honorable citizens of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome. We have for you an exquisite comedy. Its title, A Changeling Rescued, or The Witcher's Triumph. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katerina as the Queen, Leo Ribe as the humble servant, appearing as the prince, the delight of audiences far and wide, Maxim Bollier. And as the princess, renowned artiste, beloved queen of the stage, Irina Reynard.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. But first, some wine to steady my hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows. Your reward you'll receive on my finest pillows.
I kill monsters for pleasure, and no man is my measure.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed. The Witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay. Thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast. Though at least, ere he goes, he'll enjoy a last feast.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. Months I held back my loins' heart desires. Tonight shall it end. Be my wife. That's my plea. And then I shall pluck your ripe virginity.
Oh, darling. I will, I will, I will.
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Ah! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. My bowels contract, a foul beast to deliver.
Hark, hark. 'Tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. If the maid loves him, it seems we've lost her.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop. Stop. Beast or man, 'tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes. But a heart that is base, such as in this knave, aches.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this. No monster is he whose shape can shift.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. But you, foul page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Come on then, Governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and Princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! Give it a rest, mate. Can't you see it's all in fun? This is a comedy. A ghoul could play the prince. Lighten up, for God's sake.
Geralt, you recognised me. How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How do you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
I know.
I ran after her once. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It even considered turning into Ciri to trick her.
Slow down, Geralt.
A while.
For me, likewise.
Geralt?
Transform.
I feel strange. Both of you staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
Yeah. Plenty. Bad idea.
Not angry with me, are you, Geralt?
No.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too. Menga's...
Ugh. Though another just as bad...
Wouldn't be so quick to assume.
What's he talking about?
We think we can...
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the...
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion...
No one knows.
No one save you.
We were in the air. Dandelion's on temp.
But what if they grow...
I'll bet my best axe no one will pest. Besides, you're a Doppler and an actor and a Doppler. Things get spicy, you'll just nip round the corner and try...
Of course, it...
Listen, you'll manage.
My lads and me will lie in ambush.
But how am I to contact you?
You'll need to figure that out.
So, we all clear?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't...
No. Once it's over, we
To get pissed like wild...
Not bad. Not bad at all for your first...
The performance in...
I doubt the audience understood it all. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. Such a shame Maxim went on stage inebriated after all. Here you are. Your fee.
At Kaer Morhen. Minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. And it proved true. At first I thought him a bloated...
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when... Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt
I see. I get it. Take care now.
You lads the bats are slapping the mugs to work it, mate.
Ah!
Just looking great.
He fled Bellin.
Hey! Behave, Witcher. Uh-huh.
Think I don't know you as the holy terror you are? Uh-huh. Think I don't know you as the holy terror you are? Let's go!
Another one?
Sir, show some mercy.
Had enough for you lot.
They seem desperate.
Fuck you. How many times have I...
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad.
Stay off the roads.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hell. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lied. Tombs in a cave in a hillside. Down warrens at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck. Wouldn't be so pale if you ate.
Come on. Seems everything's ready.
Aye. Soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against the whole unit. And it's not like seeing as we've got a Doppler.
Too suspicious. Think about it. Menga disappears, then shows up with a scar on his face to release Dandelion.
I suppose you're right.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her, all weepy-eyed. Like my mutsy with his guts knotted up.
Fine, she can stay. On one condition.
I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet. And there may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Sure, let's play.
Have I won again? My goodness. So, another hand? If you've no more coin, we could play for...
They're coming! They're coming now!
Priscilla, stay here. Dandelion. Damn it.
Geralt, go after him. Leave these here to us.
Watch it! 3 more shits out the hole!
Shit. Lost him. Gotta look for tracks. Road through here. Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load. Hoofprints.
Gotta find me some work.
Damn it, followed the wrong trail. Gotta look for a set of single hoof marks. Heavily laden horse.
But she's sure trot straight to me soon.
Anyone ride through here?
Oh, aye. But
Oh, thumbs today.
Sounds familiar. Nuit de Beauclair. Dandelion uses it by the bucket. Trail should be clear.
Legs off at the knees. Didn't even know what he was after.
Think someone let something slip.
If Big Willie got pissed again and went to jabbering about the work.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it. All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been keeping in this house? Quiet. Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust them, you know. Once I saw one of them.
What is it?
You tell me! One of them
There another man with him?
Aye.
Truth be told,
Where's the...
aren't you curious?
We don't let strange...
Shut it.
Want to get rid of...
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll...
Thanks.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it. All right. But what then? How long do you think you've been keeping in this house? Quiet. Don't worry about me. I'll be quiet. But those halflings, you can't trust them, you know. One...
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. Not like I really want to force you to do it.
And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could wring your neck like a fat end, you realize.
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less. Or I'm not Julian Alfred Tankwrack Viscount Gillette Home.
Right now, still more. Everybody calls you Dandelion.
That, my friend, is what we call innocent. Can't expect me to. You've made a wise. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow.
Quiet! I thought I heard something.
What? No, you see, me and Jack, we don't...
Die, damn it! Oh.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him.
It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her?
I know you...
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given what Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went...
So you've heard everything. My plan was perfect.
Heard enough about your plan. When do you...
We were on Temple Isle, running...
Grab the bitch!
Watch it. Fucking come on!
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Wait! Now! Fucking come on! That's it, you're in for it! That's it, you're in for it! That's it, you're in for it!
Grab the bitch! You keep it! Grab it!
Trying to be a smart. Now!
Keep it together, lads!
Bloody hell.
Yeah!
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Grab the bitch! Keep it together, mates! Grab the bitch! Keep it together, legs! Grab her!
They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horn to the temple! Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Grab the bitch! Keep it together! Grab her!
They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horse to the temple! Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
That's it, you're in for it! They're headed for the square. After them. Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Siri! Siri? Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. 1 minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of...
Nobody's gonna read.
Sheesh. What crawled into your britches?
I'm just...
About who? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take... Anyway, she's gotta come back for that little box.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Siri'll be...
Whoreson's...
Ooh. Well, I can't say I regret the man's abrupt path. What about our old friend Sig...
He's fine.
Oh, that's...
Ciri ever tell you what this...
She went to Whoreson.
Could have guessed that was your...
What? Her magic bauble... Besides, she needed help...
What was Ciri's interest?
She wasn't all...
The one time when I'm...
But I'm almost positive.
Off who?
No. But boy, was she...
Know any more about the... You're kidding.
No, they were elven. Went like this.
The curse invokes...
Stunning...
No. And now...
You and Ciri, like two water...
Ciri ever mention him?
Some... didn't say much at all. Geralt... She's no longer that... Sure, she's still impulsive, alive. But she's also stubborn, and sulky. Apple didn't...
Right. She slipped away again.
She came here...
Maybe. Besides, the curse might have had some...
Uma.
First, lift the curse. After that...
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other. Talked.
I'm sure to be by.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt.
One will be thrilled. Come on, go.
We are,
Portrait of the High...
it's nothing really.
All right.
Get out, pal.
Witcher, greetings. Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't get...
Was the wild hunt. Right,
Sir, we were up to our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillers, mammons, flying drakes, pikes, and bats.
Pam-param.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom.
He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
If only you man weren't forever getting tossed at the tavern.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
It's in a trade. Boy, that under a bay.
You know.
Bring the Smiths, lads.
And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartles.
Bring him back, though, won't you?
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch...
Huh?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglim.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty.
Bribery that...
We stand to...
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange.
No courtesies needed. But remember, I'm not your soldier.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well...
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as... I hope you have more to...
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in it.
It's a difficult task. Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world. You cannot expect me to pity...
I pursued those leads. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there.
Where they were separated.
Yes, I know.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where...
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri...
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iakis. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you...
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. This audience is over.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa, called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my... Unlike some other...
Ah, I see. So you show your claws...
Do you really wish to do this? We can fight another time.
So?
We must take him... Oh, and Geralt. Forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport.
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, there, Roach. With this close to the fortress, someone's been slacking off.
Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Now, calm down.
Don't look all that nice.
Huh? Ah, this.
Lot of work for one person.
No.
Yen's here already.
And how?
Huh, you two.
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put it? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a... We've a curse to lift, there's this to do.
Shame.
Said the same myself. Stop. Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs.
She's up to...
Glad you know.
So where...
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation, and Lambert's still in the keep.
And...
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around...
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but...
Damn it! You piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
That was a mistake.
I'm glad you realize it. A mistake engaged in regularly for more than a year. An apology well after the fact, but I'm glad. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
The guys. Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us.
I shall explain everything. No. Actually, I fear you...
Pretty tortured.
It may seem that way.
Fine.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me for...
All right.
Yes. As you saw, I'm certain...
Who you play?
First off, stop pouting.
How could I forget?
Exactly. A sage.
Your sorcerer's friends. The sage and not-so-sage. They've let me down.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them.
All right.
Use this Potesta. Yet it's ever... Spare...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh. You decide to...
Geralt, I'm in no...
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you. Because you aren't willing to say what you're...
I shall explain.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Yen, told you already, I lost my memory.
And I've lost my patience!
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Ah, Geralt.
Sorry. Pretty dumb excuse.
Extremely stupid. I'm glad a mere whiff of fresh air helped you realize that.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. I'm certain there's an energy...
Who you...
First off,
How could I...
Exactly. If only you'd...
All right. Potesta...
Yet it's ever so... Spare me your juvenile...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Ah, Geralt.
The view from there is spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help us.
All right.
Yes. As you saw, my...
All right. Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firm. Spare me your juvenile wit.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Ah, Geralt.
Sorry. Pretty dumb excuse.
Extremely stupid. I'm glad a mere whiff of fresh air helped you realize that.
Fine. What do I do?
First,
All...
yes, as you...
Who you...
First...
How could I...
Exactly. If only you'd be...
All right.
Use this Potesta. Yet it's ever so... Spare me your...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh. You decide.
Geralt, I'm in no...
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw in a...
Ha ha.
Rather have a serious... So upset about...
Would you prefer I... Know what?
But I'd love...
Is that... You shagged... I try not to think...
Not about to grovel.
I tire of this conversation.
Oh. She He's really not in the mood.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh. You decide to...
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Need to... Rather have us so upset about...
Would you prefer I... Know what?
But
Is that... You shagged my friend. I try not to think about it.
That was a mistake.
I'm glad you realize it. A mistake engaged in regularly for more than a year. An apology well after the fact, but... I'm glad. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
The guys. Because...
I shall...
Pretty torture...
It may seem...
Fine.
Firstly...
All right.
Yes. As you saw, I'm certain...
Who you...
First off...
How could...
Exactly. If only you'd been...
All right.
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potesta...
Yet it's ever so simple. Spare me your juvenile...
What's this?
No. Boop. Actually, more like my Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the...
Realize that...
Yeah,
Mind showing a bit of...
I call him like I see him. That's how I...
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more...
Gotta take care of something.
Sure.
Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Mounted butchering
there
nest
you
never
are.
took off. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bomb.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess.
Yes, Uncle. How goes it? Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What?
Iridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is me. Enough.
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge...
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's be...
Didn't you just say you
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmel and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse.
I see.
Vafel Elaine.
Recognize the...
Lathan Undor.
Meaning?
The so-called One Speech, a forgotten language dating from...
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the word...
Yes, in legend.
Can you help us?
To a degree.
Thank you, Ensign.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone had...
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that
Good gods.
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more...
Naturally. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk.
So if Uma's curse was out...
Then it's old.
All in all, interesting conversation.
You can start by apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin. Geralt?
Yen, can we...
Why? So you can ask me if we can
No,
Come now, Geralt. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we...
That's just it. He didn't.
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only.
Why didn't you look for...
I assumed you would recover quickly and...
You had mages to...
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with... And there were your Witcher
Still can't get...
What?
We started...
But didn't...
When the...
Even if they did, Though I do remember you coming for me.
You'd have done the same for...
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that... Thanks, Yen.